Hey guys, my name is Shongda and we are now at the Zhiyun booth. This is their newest product, the Zhiyun Smooth 4, and this is very interesting because this is the gimbal for smartphone filmmakers. So what is so different from this comparing to other gimbals, this has a focus and a zoom wheel. So this makes a much different thing. So you can turn this to zoom in and out. So we can get a smooth zoom and out with full manual control. But one press of the button here, and now we can change the focus. So this is something really interesting for filmmakers. So we can do a rack focus on a product in front to a focus on the background. So this is something that is also very hard to do inside of your phone itself. Well, now it's possible on this gimbal. But also there's many other features on here, so we don't even have to touch the phone. We can turn on the light, and we can also literally get access to a lot of things in the menu. So we don't need to touch, and we even have like all the way now to 4K 60p on the newest smartphones. So other manufacturer apps actually don't even go to this high of a resolution and frame rate. So we'll be the first that enables that. Also, there's a lot of extra features inside of here, but one of the most interesting feature on also the gimbal itself is these buttons in front. So this top button is the phone go button, which is the most important and most interesting feature that we got. That is for if you have like children running around or trying to capture a sports event. Now, instead of like the old or the other gimbals, when you turn it, there is a lag. There's like a second of lag because it wants to smoothen out the movement. But now when we hold this phone go mode, it is in instant movement. So it can capture fast movements much smoother. So that is like the interesting extra feature, and also we have now a nice mini tripod for your phone gimbal. It's included in the package, so this can also be removed, but I suggest to keep it or add it onto it so you have like a nice big hold, so you can hold it with two hands. Also, this now has a battery indicator, so you can see how much battery there's still left. So you don't need to go into the app and check the battery of the gimbal itself. Here we have the pan and the lock mode. So the pan follow is that it follows the panning movement. Now when we switch it to lock mode, it's fully locked. But we can also press this button to unlock it. And then literally when we want to walk a straight line, we can unlock or go back to lock. So we don't have to flip this up and down. We just can hold this button or release this button. But also we can of course use the phone go mode also. Okay. And if you got it, and if you want to tilt it, we can also manually tilt it. We don't need to purposely do it with buttons here. We can quickly move it by hand to the position that we want. And if we want it to go back to the normal mode, we can actually double click here and it will straighten it out. And the weight of the phone that it can handle is 210 grams. However, if you go into the phone go mode, it can push it up to 500 grams, but that is mainly to counteract the forces of enable it to rotate that quickly. So now it also uses a USB Type-C for upgrading and also recharging, and this recharges much faster than using the other older USB Type-D. So here we have the older version, the Smooth 3, and this is the new version, the Smooth 4. The main difference is the material. The older version is metal and the new one is plastic. The older version does not have the focus and the zoom wheel, and also misses all the buttons to quickly access all the features of the app. So the older version is mainly for the normal gimbal use. Main thing what does improve on the older, or is great on the older version, is that you can switch batteries, and that it also enables to use much heavier phones, up to 260 grams. But the newer version, what's great about it, you have all the buttons to access everything, the new phone go mode to quickly move it around, this focus wheel and zoom wheel. But also it handles up to 210 grams, but most phones is in that category, so you don't even need to go up to 260 grams. And also the great thing about the new version, or the battery life of the new version, is around 13 hours, and it's literally enough. So I don't see the use of actually switching the batteries, because with the Smooth 3, I also own this for a long while. I never switch the batteries, I just recharge it, and in the Smooth 4 you can do it the same. The only thing with the Smooth 3, you don't have these feet. These are extra added, but with the Smooth 4 you actually get these fleets included. The price of the white version is $159 US, and we also have a black version for $139 US. So the only difference with the two is literally only the colors.